Sagittarius, what if your career could actually fulfill your soul instead of draining it? In this reading, we are uncovering your core strength, your deepest motivator, and the impact that you are here to make so you can align your work, your money, and your wealth with true purpose. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Heather. This is Dogstar Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the pack. Today's tarot reading is all about purpose, specifically how your career, money, and long-term wealth connect with your soul's mission. This is a reading for those of you who know you are meant for more meaning, more alignment, and more fulfillment in the work that you do and the abundance that you create for yourself. We will be working with 9 cards in this reading, and I encourage you to stay until the end because you will be invited to write your own purpose statement using the first 3 cards that come through and the messages related to them, which are your core strength, your motivating value, and your ideal impact. This is really about aligning ambition with your intuition and stepping into your purpose or purpose-driven success. So make sure you take a breath, set an intention, and let's see what the cards reveal. Okay, so we're going to be pulling 9 cards. This first one is your core strength. This one here is your motivating value. This one here is your ideal impact. Then we pull your current role, your purpose pulse, your growth edge. This one here is your support system, your next action, and your legacy vision. I am going to pull one more because I want to see what that's about. And that's okay. There we go. Just taking one. Oh, just taking one. Okay. Okay, my dear Sagittarius, let's see what we have. So in your core strength position, so this is the skill or trait or gift that you consistently bring to your work or your service, and you have the Ace of Wands. These are brand new actions, brand new ideas and creativity. So what I see here is fresh optimism and excitement and enthusiasm with this Ace of Wands to try new things really is what you have. That is your core strength. That is your skill, your trait. Your skill is creativity. That is your trait, creativity. But the gift is really this joyous optimism to try new things and fearlessly try new things, and or take choose the path that nobody else wants to tread, and doing it with a smile on your face. So that is what you have as your core strength. In your motivating value. So this is the value or principles that drive you to contribute and show up. And this is choices and decisions. What motivates you is not being stuck in a rut with one path and one way of doing things, but having options. You like to have options, and that is something that you need. That motivates you to move forward. So that's something that you need in your career, or and what you can do that will help you align to create more wealth and abundance in your life is to be in a role or a position that you have options. So you get this enthusiasm to try new things and you have options here. And then we move into your ideal impact, and you have the Queen of Wands. So this is the kind of change or result that you feel called to create in the world. And this is where you want to help others, okay? Because queens are the nurturing energy. If it was king, this is about creating structure and authority. But this is the queen, and she's mastered the suit of wands, which is, again, those passion, fire, creativity, inspired action, enthusiasm, love, and zest for life kind of energy. But being a queen, she's a nurturer, she's a caregiver. And so this is your ideal impact is to help inspire others. So you bring this creativity, you bring this inspiration, you want to have choices, but your ideal impact out there is to also bring that to other people so they're inspired to follow their passion, follow their purpose, to do creative things in life. And that's really where your ideal impact lies. Your current role, you have the Ace of Cups. I do like this. This is so when we look at the current role, this is about how your current job, project, or study, if you're in school still, reflects or misaligns with your purpose. For those of you who are this aligns with, this is saying that with the cups energy, this has an element of creativity and emotions, but this is you enjoying and being very happy and satisfied with what you're doing because it does give you this opportunity and these opportunities. It allows you to tap into your emotions in a very creative way. So you're taking that Ace of Wands and combining it with that Ace of Cups. For those of you who this does not align with, or whose career and wealth path aren't aligning, this is because this is what is lacking, is this connection with the emotions. Maybe you haven't figured out yet what it is you truly find joy and happiness doing. Maybe you're still searching for that for some of you. And again, if that's the case and that's what and you're still searching to find the things that bring you joy and fulfillment, go back to those first three cards because that's the kind of thing that you're going to find that in. And then we have your purpose pulse. So this is how your energy feels most alive and aligned right now. And funny enough, like you have here the Five of Pentacles, which usually is seen as a negative card. It's being left out in the cold. It's feeling, like you have no one around you for help and can feel like, so it's this loss. But when we look at it in this kind of a reading and as a purpose pulse, your energy is most alive and aligned right now when you can do things that help and be of service to others. So this is, it's where you're able to, you know, people that, the Five of Pentacles has this energy of not being on your path. So when you are able to help get people back on their paths. So again, connecting to their passions, connecting to what brings them joy. That is something when you want to help others to find their own passions in life and to connect with those and do those things in a way that can help them to make money and bring them back to life in a way, like just bring purpose and meaning and joy back into their lives. Now, this growth edge here, this represents what skill or mindset or even habit can help you to grow into your next level of purpose. And this, you've got the party card here. So your growth edge really is, it's your community. It is the skill or mindset is just really, if you have a habit of kind of keeping to yourself a little bit, start sharing, sharing the joy, going to just mingling with other people, mingling with people in your community, and just, letting people know what you do or what you want to do. And that is going to be something, those connections is something that's going to really help you to grow and into your next level of purpose. It is also about support systems. So it's supporting other people, but also finding those around you that can help support you. And that's going to help you also grow to that next level. And then we have your support system, which is the people, the tools, or the structures that help you stay grounded and focused. And with it being the Ten of Cups here, it's family. It is, and if it's not exactly family, it can be like friends that feel like family, right? Like that person that you call an aunt that's not really an aunt, right? It's those people around you. Close friends, your close one-on-one relationships. These are the people that are your support system and help you stay grounded and focused, okay? And keep you, where you got your feet on the ground still. And then we move into your next action. And so the practical step that you can take this month to really live your purpose more fully with the Hermit card, it's taking some time to really reflect this month on what it is, where you want to go and what you want to achieve. Like really, really take this month to think about your short-term goals. Like where do you want to see yourself in a year from now? And then your midterm goals, like where do I want to see myself in 5 years? And then your long-term goals, where do I want to see myself in 10 years? Like what is happening in 10 years? Would you be close to retirement, or would you maybe be established in a career if you are already in school? Do you want to be, where maybe your 1 year goal is graduating with honors and your 5 year goal is securing a job, where it becomes your career, and by your 10-year goals you want to be the manager, right? So what is the progression of these steps? What is it that you want to create? If you're an entrepreneur and you're doing something creative, or even if you're in the area of artistry, like artistic, because some of you will be with this energy here, some of you will be like more artistic, whether it's music or actually like the visual fine arts, even dance and theater as well. But it's reflecting on where you want to go, and then kind of creating those steps that you need. What are the short-term, in-term goals to get you to that level, that year one, that year 5, and year 10 term goals? And also remember too that these things will adapt and change over time because you like to have options, right? And then finally, our legacy vision. So I did pull a clarifier for this because I just wanted to. And you have the Nine of Wands, so that can be a challenging energy. So the legacy vision is really about what long-term contribution or career path feels most aligned with your soul's mission. And so you have the Nine of Wands, which represents one more final obstacle and challenge before you reach the end goal. So I wanted to clarify, because how does that align with your soul's mission? And you got the Two of Cups. So this is telling me that your long-term contribution, or the career path that aligns most with your soul's mission, is one where you get to work with people one-on-one. So clients, you might have clients, or you tend to communicate and interact with people one-on-one. And that could even be in retail, whatever. It will be different for each of you because it is a general reading. But as you are working one-on-one with people, the thing that you're doing is you are helping them to overcome an obstacle or challenge that lets them realize their goals, their long-term ambitions, and what it is that they want to create, and what they want to create and again, tapping into those passions, because those wands energy represents movement and passion. It's passion, creativity, aligned purpose. And that is what you're working on with people one-on-one, on a one-on-one basis, is you want to be able to help them grow into being authentic to themselves. And that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, before you go, take a moment to reflect on those first 3 cards from the reading and write out your purpose statement. So what was your core strength? What is your motivating value? And what impact are you here to make? Let this be something that you can return to when you are making money and career decisions. Purpose isn't something you chase, it is something that you align with. Thank you for being here, for running with the pack, and for trusting the process. I'm Heather, and this is Dogstar Astrology and Tarot, and I will see you in the next reading.